So let's talk about the big question, right? You're a creator, you're just starting out, you're putting your heart and soul into your work, but how do you actually make a living from it? How do you turn all that passion into a real sustainable paycheck?
And I bet you're thinking, yeah, you absolutely do. We all see those giant accounts with millions of followers, and it's easy to believe that you have to be some kind of internet superstar to make even a single dollar. That doubt? It's probably the biggest thing holding new creators back.
Well, I'm here to tell you that whole idea is the biggest myth in the creator economy, and today we are going to bust it wide open. There's a much better, much more achievable way to think about this.
To really get this, we need to completely reframe how we think about our audience. So I want you to stop imagining a giant, faceless stadium full of people. Instead, I want you to picture yourself opening your very own kind of quirky niche coffee shop. This little analogy, it's the key to everything.
You see, the creator economy is really just you as the owner of that coffee shop. You're not just some barista working for a massive, faceless corporation. No way. You are the boss. You get to set the vibe, you pick the playlist, and you create the entire menu, which, of course, is your content. It's all about your creative freedom.
So then, who are your first 1,000 followers? Well, in our little coffee shop, they're not just random people walking by. No, they're your regulars. They're the ones who come in every day specifically for your unique blend, for the amazing atmosphere that only you have created. They know your name and you know theirs. They are the absolute foundation of your business.
And that's how you monetize. It's not about trying to sell a generic, boring cup of coffee to millions of people who don't care. It's about your regulars loving what you do so much that they are more than happy to pay for your special signature blend or that amazing pastry you make. They're paying for something that is uniquely you.
Okay, so that's the what. We get the coffee shop idea. But let's talk about the why. Why is this model so powerful and so important for you right now? This is really where your passion starts to meet a potential paycheck.
Because think about it. This model lets you truly be your own boss. It lets you take something you're genuinely passionate about and turn it into real profit. And the best part? The barrier to entry is so low. You don't need millions of followers to get started. It gives you the flexibility and freedom you crave, and maybe most importantly, it's all built on an authentic, real connection with your community. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great in theory, but how in the world do you actually do it? Let's get practical. Let's break down the actual blueprint you can follow to get started. It really just boils down to these 3 simple but incredibly powerful steps. First, you've got to find your niche, your special blend of coffee. Second, you have to connect with your audience, get to know your regulars. And third, you offer them something special. You sell your signature items. So let's dive into each one.
Step 1 is all about brewing your special coffee. What is the thing that makes you unique? What are you so passionate about you could talk about it for hours? Maybe it's reviewing obscure indie games, or finding amazing fashion at thrift stores, or even meal prepping healthy food. Whatever it is, find that thing and then just start creating consistent content around it. That's your unique flavor. That's how your first regulars are going to find you.
All right, step 2, get to know your regulars. This is so crucial. Your first handful of followers, your first 100 followers, they're not just numbers on a screen. They are your founding members. So talk to them, reply to every single comment, ask them questions, go live, make them feel like they're a part of something, because they are. You're building a real community here, not just a passive audience.
And finally, we get to step 3, selling your signature items. Once you've built that loyal, tight-knit community, you can start to offer them something special, something exclusive. This could be anything. Maybe it's bonus content, a digital product like an ebook, or maybe even one-on-one coaching. You're simply giving your biggest fans more of what they already love about you.
So if you take away just one single thing from all of this, please let it be this next idea. This is the golden rule. This is what changes the game for creators who are just starting out. This is it. This is the only number you really need to focus on. Not 1 million, not 100,000, not even 10,000. It's 1,000. Just 1,000 people who truly,
genuinely connect with what you do.
Because here's the absolute truth. 1,000 true fans are infinitely more valuable than 1 million casual viewers. A true fan, they'll support your work, they'll buy your products, they'll tell their friends about you. They are the bedrock you can build a sustainable, creative career on.
So I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. Forget what everyone else is doing. Forget chasing those huge, crazy numbers. Just ask yourself, what is my special blend? What is that unique thing that only I can brew and offer to the world? Find that, and you found your start.